Hey, it's Coach Scott. Have you ever had one of those players that would not hold their ground in the box? Maybe they did when it was 72, but when the velo went up, or when the pitcher quite didn't have his stuff, or a guy that was uncertain, you found him creeping to the back corner or creeping to the back line with his heels. Either way, he wouldn't dig in, stand his ground, and fight to win the at bat. You know, the verses that we threw out last week, 1 Corinthians 16:13. Let me read it to you again. Be alert, stand firm in the faith, act like a man, be strong. Your every action must be done in love. That's verses 13 and 14. And last week, we said remember to be alert, but this week it's stand firm in your faith. Why? So that you can make your stand and you can fight. And it sounds a lot like Ephesians 6, where it starts talking about putting on the armor of God. Why? Because you're going to need your armor, because you're going to get in the fight. Guys, we're in the fight every day. If you love Jesus Christ and you've been put in charge of young men, or even if you're an assistant coach and you've been put to influence young men, then you're in a fight every day. And you've got to stand firm in the faith you believe in. You've got to take seriously the role that you have to influence young men for the cause of Christ. You know, it's a reminder of that quote from the late, great Tony Robichaux, who said, I don't want to get in front of God one day. And he says, I gave you over 600 young men. I see you taught them baseball, but you didn't teach them anything about your faith. So guys, as you're out there today, stand firm in your faith. Don't be that guy that you can't trust, because the guy that talks big and when things are easy, he'll dig in and he'll take a big hack at a guy throwing no movement down the middle. But when there's a wild pitcher on the mound, when there's a guy you need in the foxhole, when you need him to battle out and at bat against some high velo, you want that guy that'll dig his cleats in, his eye black's already on, and he'll take a cut and he'll fight or he'll work a walk. He'll be productive at the plate. That guy doesn't change because of the pitcher. So don't let your day change based on your circumstances. Great reminder from that second part of 1 Corinthians 16:13 to stand firm in your faith. And I hope you do that today. So see you next time.